We are live. It's week 5, game number 6 of the 2021 NFL season. It is between the Jacksonville Jaguars going up against the Houston Texans from NRG Stadium in Houston. Now let this go. See you all after the game.
We'll see Deshaun Watson and the Houston Texans taking on Gardner Minshew and the Jacksonville Jaguars. On a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. The scene from a few moments ago, this crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room. And we're just about ready for football as the Texans get set to match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. DeAndre Carter returning it. And able to get this out to the 25. Comes Deshaun Watson, ready to captain the ship here for this Houston offense.
We're going to talk about the best three quarterbacks in the NFL. Don't leave Deshaun Watson out of the conversation. 2 straight years he's been a Pro Bowler. Excellent numbers again last season with 26 touchdown passes, 7 more added on the ground, and firm leadership and control of his Houston Texans team. Now he's looking forward to taking the next step and beating Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson in the playoffs and getting the Houston Texans to a Super Bowl.
On first down, it's Watson. Well, they didn't wait long to take a shot there, that's for sure, but it falls incomplete. And it's second down. Stills had it, but couldn't hang on. And now it's second down. Throwing against Watson. He'll run it. It'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, here's Watson. This is Johnson, he's got it. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down.
We often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition and understood where his running back was going to be. Found a way to have it leak out underneath, hit him with the football, and they picked up the first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. This is David Johnson, the former All-Pro. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 yards there on the 1st down.
Good carry and pickup for a 1st down there by David Johnson, and he has a chance to fill a lot of voids for this Houston Texans team. They lost their 1,000-yard rusher from last year. Carlos Hyde went to Seattle, but back back in 2016, David Johnson led the NFL in all-purpose yards with Arizona Cardinals. The Texans will be happy to see that guy all year long.
Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. Open man, the tight end falls. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at him.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, they weren't able to make anything really big out of them. It's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Watson, he fakes to Johnson and now looks to throw. He may try and run for this. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. This a 43-yard attempt. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And it's now 3-0 Texans. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. Fairbairn now following the big field goal to send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Jaguars ready to go offensively for the first time with Gardner Minshew, former 6th-round pick at QB.
I know that people like him, and he's kind of a phenomenon in the league as Gardner Minshew, but I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how well he plays the game of football at the quarterback spot. Remember, he was a 6th-round pick, and a surprise 6th-round pick at that. More than held his own as a rookie after Nick Foles' broken clavicle forced him onto the field in the second quarter of week 1. The Jaguars went 6-6 with him murdering 12 opportunities. Now they've got a chance to continue to progress and move forward with Gardner Minshew leading their team.
A first carry now for Thompson, and he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards to loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Down the gun is Minshew. Complete to the right side. It's Eifert. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end. Let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
third and short to give it a tight end. But he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the third down conversion. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Big yardage down the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Partner, it's often the man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taking off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 34. From the gun, Minshew to throw. Throwing no, but it's incomplete. Keelan Cole, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff to Thompson. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Three 0 after 1 on EA Sports. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Looking to throw it. Minshew to Thompson on the screen. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion. What you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will tie us at 3-3. So a return of serve, so to speak, here on the second drive of our game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Go a little tennis on
I know you like to mix it up with sports.
They crack a forehand back at him. They get a backhand. What was the start? What was the return on?
It was a backhand.
I like that.
Really good backhand.
It's a nice top spin on the whole bit. I love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
Each team with a possession, each team with a field goal as the kick away. Here's Carter now on the return. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, you don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll pass there over the middle to start things out. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
You always worry about those smaller receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field. He did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protecting himself as best he could while completing the play.
A 1st down carry here for Johnson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
It's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, Kai just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
On 2nd and 9, Watson, and his throw's going to be incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. But now it'll be 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, Watson. He's got his tournament's come. They're going to take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Now, how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. From the gun, Watson. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. I guess no need to force it, but you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping the second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Watson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play call should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Watson. And he'll find Akins there, complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Ball resting on the 10-yard line in 2nd and 1. They go back to the ground with Johnson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando. John Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half. One that's featured no touchdowns as of yet. And that's will be a touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away, and the Texans have taken the lead.
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm to get his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Tiny Fairbairn on for the extra point. That is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. That time a 9-play drive. And the final act belonged to Deshaun Watson in his touchdown run. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to take it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. Now Minshew. Man open is Keelan Cole complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. First down now with that clock rolling. Minshew, 1st and 10. He's got it complete to Thompson. 3 yards to gain there, 2nd down.
Offensively, the linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play you made there, real good for you.
And he'll get this underneath to Thompson. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Going on first down is Minshew. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Short pass, Eifert on the receiving end. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Gotta get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Minshew sets to throw. The open man is short. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans 18. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Give them 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome, everyone, to this abridged version of the EA Sports halftime report. We just watched a strong first half from quarterback Deshaun Watson. His guys have the lead as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Gotton and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They've not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
The first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They'll run again here with Robinson. They'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on 3rd down. Third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of first. Just a 5-yard pickup that leads to 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of the first down.
Here's Logan Cook now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Here comes Carter. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Texans will take over with first and 10. Deshaun Watson, the Texans offense, trot back out there. And he's been busy with his feet. He's been quite the scrambler man.
And obviously that can break down a defense, but a lot of it is just that they just get trapped with worrying about it so much that other things break as well. You know, you break the huddle, and you're not just playing what comes out at you. You're like, oh, God, don't let him outside of the pocket. Don't let him beat us with his legs. And then he starts to beat you other ways.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. But they looked ahead of that lead.
Yeah, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. From the gun, Watson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Minshew going to lead up the Jaguars 1st and 10 at the 20. Look at this, a tight end carry. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that hole right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Minshew. And he locates LaVisca Chenault, the rookie from Colorado. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards 2:22 on the clock.
Now remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind. And this time, they get it to him the more conventional way. and is much more successful as well.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. They'll run it down with Robinson. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards to loss, 2nd and 12.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
On 2nd and 12, Minshew. The catch made by James O'Shaughnessy, the tight end. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. They'll look to throw. Lots of screen pass. That's complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Only 2 on the screen pass there, and it'll be 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second, it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
Here's Logan Cook now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Texans back out there and ready to go. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Watson. He's got his tight end. It's fouls. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
They're not staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up the 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st down, it's Johnson. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Offensively, with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock. Oh, that's kind of frustrated me a little bit because I nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack in the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up fourth down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Here's Brian Anger now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. Minshew and the Jags now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll throw from the gun. This is Chenault on the receiving end. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get some football.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That was a first down pickup of 8. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they need it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let Will Rutherford down back there in the box.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put them on the ground.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Minshew to throw, caught by Eifert to tie in. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think can absorb that contact.
Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Jacksonville. This is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Houston set to take over. Their defense got to stop, force the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll start with a handoff to Johnson. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. You know, I was going to ask if maybe they should surprise and pass the ball, but where they're at on the field, I think keep it on the ground, right?
I like where you're going with this one because field position is going to determine these play calls. And backed up where they are, I don't even think about putting the ball in the air. I tell my running backs, grasp the football, and I tell my offensive line, don't allow any leaks so they get hit immediately when we hand it off.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They go to Johnson again. They had some room to work. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Johnson. And we're free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Watson to give. This is Johnson. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Some signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And they'll indeed take a knee. Second and 11. They'll try and run down some clock with Johnson. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down to the 27-yard line. That would be good for 26 and a first down.
That's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Down to a knee goes Watson, and that should just about do it for this ball game.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium, that's certainly applied here, didn't it?
That almost got to open up the time capsule, didn't it? Old school football, low scoring, close game. What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you? You loved the defense.
I certainly did. Brought back the images of the game of old.
So that'll do it for us, for Charles Davis and all our crew. I'm Brandon Gunn. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.
Well, there you have it, the Texans winners over the Jaguars. And then got in the stream. And I'll be back tomorrow with another live stream. We're going to do probably like 3 or 4 live streams hopefully tomorrow. So please like and subscribe. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a great day.